It's now easier than ever for creators to produce high-quality music without any musical experience. But have you ever wondered how to take your AI-generated music from Suno or Udio and share it with streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, or Tidal? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do just that, so you can earn passive income when your music is streamed. If you have a paid subscription with either Suno or Udio or both, you get commercial rights for the music that you create. As always, read their full terms and conditions to fully understand what you're paying for and what you get for that cost. The first step to uploading your songs to streaming services is to decide what type of music you want to create. I created a lo-fi hip-hop song in Suno. Let's take a listen. Songs can be downloaded by clicking the three buttons, highlighting the download button, and then selecting either an MP3 audio WAV file. The next step is to get distribution for your music, which is super easy. Gone are the days of having to get a record label deal in order to get your music distributed worldwide. Now there's online distribution services that will help you get music on every streaming service. Some will even get your music discoverable on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Let me show you how to use these distribution services. The first one I'll show you is DistroKid, where its model is based off of a subscription service, and for roughly $22 a year, you get unlimited distribution of individual songs or albums. Once you create an account and set it all up, to upload a song, on the main page, you can click Upload Music. And right off the bat, you can see all of the streaming services that your song can be uploaded to. All of the big names are here. Next is to specify how many songs you want to upload. There's definitely a lot that you can go through in the list, up to 35 songs at once. I'm going to keep it as 1 as the default. Next is, has this song been previously released? The answer is no. If it was for whatever reason previously released, you would just indicate the date that it was released. Next, you're going to fill out the artist band. If you had already uploaded songs in the past, by default, DistroKid will ask you whether or not you have your artist page already in these platforms, but I'm going to select no because we haven't created this yet. Same thing for if we're already on Instagram and some of the other social media channels, I'll just default to no. The record label name is going to be DistroKid because that's who's going to be distributing the music. Language is English, but if your language was different, pick the one that works best for you. And then there's the primary genre. There isn't a lo-fi option, but because this is a lo-fi hip-hop song, I'm just going to select hip-hop rap. And then next you're asked to upload an album cover. So I've got an album cover that I've already created. Next is to name the song. So for the sake of this example, I'm just going to call it lo-fi hip-hop. And then afterwards, you're asked if an artist has been featured on this song. Because this is an instrumental, it's going to be left at default. But if there was, you would have to indicate who the featured artist was and add that person's name. And then for the version, we're going to leave that alone. But for example, if this was a radio edit, or maybe this was a remix and it was a different version, you could specify that here. So we've got a preview of what the song looks like. Next, we're going to upload the audio file. While DistroKid will accept MP3, they do recommend WAV or FLAC. This is not a song that has spatial audio, so it's going to be left at no as default. I am the creator of this, and it's going to be left at default. There are no explicit lyrics in this song because, again, it's an instrumental. It's not a radio edit. The rest of these options I'm just going to leave at default. There is an opportunity where if you wanted to specify a clip preview, where should the song start when it's previewing the clip, you can select then the time, but I'm going to let the streaming service decide. And then if you've selected iTunes as one of the options, your song will be uploaded there, which can then be sold for 99 cents. So that's pretty cool. Afterwards, there's a bunch of extras that DistroKid wants to entice you with. We don't need any of these, so we're going to leave these alone. And then once you've checked everything, you're ready to go. You would just simply read these terms and conditions and these service agreements, click all the boxes, and then click continue. The thing to keep in mind is the process to upload your songs to various streaming services does take several business days. Some are faster than others. For Apple Music, it can take up to potentially 2 weeks, whereas for maybe Amazon Music or YouTube Music, it's about 1 to 2 days. But if you don't want to pay a yearly subscription fee to keep your music active, another distribution service is CD Baby. Their pricing model works by not charging a subscription, but by only charging per song or album upload, starting at $10. This option might be easier for some who don't want to commit to an ongoing subscription and would rather pay per upload when it makes sense for them. I won't do a demonstration on how to upload a song to CD Baby because the process is similar to the way that it's done for DistroKid. But here's an example of what uploading your songs looks like to Apple Music using any one of the online distribution services. You've got the album art, you've got the title, you've got the release date. It's all there. If you got value out of this video, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out when new content goes live. And if you're looking to learn more about getting creative with AI tools, I have content popping up that you can click on right here.